Welcome to day 39 of 60 Days of Inspiration with Kathleen Gonzalez, and we are studying Living the Sacred Yes, Affirmations for Action by the Reverend Deborah L. Johnson. And thanks to Rev Deb for allowing us to do this study. So today's reading is Prayer is a Movement in Consciousness. Prayer is the movement of my consciousness into alignment with divine order. Prayer is a refuge for the weary mind, a harbor for the heavy heart, a respite from the need to control. My prayer is the pronouncement of my readiness to see through the eyes of God. My prayer is my permission for Spirit to transform my thoughts and feelings. No longer focused on facts and probability, I embrace truth and possibility. My faith is strengthened through prayer, and my trust is renewed. Prayer gives me the courage to keep on keeping on. When I pray, I know in my soul that all is well. And I'm really glad this one came up today because I think today I had a weary mind and a heavy heart. It was just a hard day, and I'm not sure why. And it may be just the, piling on of uncertainty after uncertainty. And, now things are heating up out there a little bit more in terms of the election and negative campaign ads. And there's so many things to distract us. And I love this part about no longer focused on facts and probability, I embrace truth and possibility. And I think I needed that reminder tonight. So here we go. Prayer is a movement in consciousness. Prayer is the movement of my consciousness into alignment with divine order. Prayer is a refuge for the weary mind, a harbor for the heavy heart, a respite from the need to control. So basically what they're saying is, the tool that we can use to change our attitude, change our reality in any given moment is prayer. My prayer is a pronouncement of my readiness to see through the eyes of God. And that's so much better than the eyes of the media or the eyes of TV or the news. My prayer is my permission for Spirit to transform my thoughts and feelings. No longer focused on facts and probability, I embrace truth and possibility. My faith is strengthened through prayer, and my trust is renewed. And I think prayer just kind of reminds us what to look for, what to remember that we are aiming for, to, set, be creating the future we want instead of the future we don't want. And it's kind of like, there's some saying, it's sort of like, you get what you ask for, and, if it's something you ask for something good, you get it. If you ask for something not so good, you get it. So if we pray, then it's a reminder to ask on a much higher level and to be, bring our energy up into that level of the divine so that it just uplift, it brings everything up. It brings our mood up. It brings our hope up. It brings our faith up. My faith is strengthened through prayer, and my trust is renewed. Prayer gives me the courage to keep on keeping on. When I pray, I know in my soul that all is well. And so prayer, kind of lights up our divine essence And because then we kind of, once we kind of remember who we are and get in that space, then, prayer is that reminder and that practice of deliberately getting into our divine essence and getting into alignment with that. And prayer gives me the courage to keep on keeping on. And I think we're getting to a point now where we're very weary of all of this. We're very weary of the virus. We're very weary of, I forget what, the sheltering at home or whatever they're calling it. And we kind of want to get on with things and see what comes down. And when I pray, I know in my soul all is well. So it's good, these readings are good, because when I came into this reading, I was kind of like, it's been a hard day, but now I know what to do. Pray. And I'm going to get to the all is well in my soul. So remember to pray and be very deliberate, intentional about what you pray for. And so if we all pray for just a better, more gentle, loving, gracious world, then we'll get that. See you tomorrow.